Deep in the tropical rainforest, a real-life horror story unfolds, not starring an animal, but a fungus. Ophiocordyceps, the so-called zombie fungus, is a master manipulator, hijacking the bodies of insects, especially ants. Once infected, the ant becomes a puppet, its actions no longer its own. The fungus's only goal: spread its spores and ensure its survival, even if it means destroying its host. Imagine an ant, foraging for food, suddenly invaded by a microscopic spore that begins to grow inside it. The fungus keeps the ant alive, using it as a vehicle to reach the perfect spot for reproduction. Scientists have long been fascinated by how a simple fungus can control such complex behavior. Ophiocordyceps doesn't just infect, it directs, compelling the ant to abandon its colony and instincts. The ant becomes a vessel, a walking incubator for the growing fungus. This is evolution at its most ruthless, a chilling reminder of nature's hidden battles. The story of the zombie ant is more than horror. It's about the intricate balance and connections in the natural world. Even the smallest organisms play vital roles in the grand theater of life and death. Sometimes, the most extraordinary stories are happening right beneath our feet. The infection starts with a single spore, drifting through the air until it lands on an ant. Using powerful enzymes, the spore drills through the ant's exoskeleton and invades its body. Inside, the fungus multiplies, spreading through the ant's bloodstream. At first, the ant seems normal, unaware of the invader growing within. The fungus forms a network, weaving around the ant's muscles and organs, but carefully avoids the brain. It needs the ant alive and mobile, so it leaves vital organs mostly untouched. The real weapon is chemistry. The fungus releases bioactive compounds that hijack the ant's nervous system. These chemicals block the ant's own signals and insert new commands, turning the ant into a puppet. The ant's body is now under fungal control, its fate sealed. The fungus's mycelial network acts as a distributed intelligence, coordinating the takeover. The ant continues its daily life, but the fungus is preparing for the next stage. The host's behavior will soon change, driven by the fungus's hidden agenda. This is chemical warfare on a microscopic scale. The ant is no longer in charge of its own movements. The stage is set for the fungus's final act. The ant's behavior shifts dramatically as the fungus takes full control. It moves erratically, twitching and convulsing, alarming its nestmates, who exile it from the colony. Alone, the ant is compelled to climb, ascending a plant stem to a precise height. The fungus guides it to a spot with just the right humidity and temperature for fungal growth. At this location, the ant bites down on a leaf vein in a death grip, its jaws locked by the fungus. The ant is now immobilized, a living anchor for the fungus's next stage. With the ant fixed in place, the fungus consumes the last of its tissues, finally invading the brain. The ant dies, but its body remains clinging to the leaf, a grim monument to the fungus's power. The fungus has maneuvered its host into the perfect nursery for its offspring. The zombie's journey is over. The stage is set for the fungus's gruesome transformation. Nature's puppeteer has completed its masterpiece. With the ant dead and locked in place, the fungus begins its reproductive phase. A stalk, or stroma, erupts from the back of the ant's head, growing over days into a mature fruiting body. This stalk is the fungus's spore factory, developing a capsule at its tip. The ant's body serves as a launch pad, providing nutrients and a strategic position. When mature, the capsule bursts, releasing thousands of spores onto the forest floor below. The ant's placement, about 25 centimeters above ground, ensures maximum spore dispersal. Any ant passing through this kill zone risks infection. The cycle is complete: spore, infection, mind control, death, and new spores. The dead ant, stalk protruding, is a warning to all who pass. This is nature's most chillingly efficient strategy for survival. The fungus stands ready to begin again. The zombie ant fungus isn't just a killer, it's a vital regulator in the rainforest. By targeting dominant ant species, Ophiocordyceps keeps populations in check, maintaining ecosystem balance. Each fungus species is highly specialized, infecting only certain insects, which preserves biodiversity. The result? No single species overwhelms the environment, and the food web remains stable. Graveyards of infected ants mark the fungus's presence, and healthy ants learn to avoid these danger zones. This forces colonies to change their behavior and foraging routes, reshaping the forest's dynamics. Parasites like Ophiocordyceps play a crucial role in ecosystem health. Without them, environments could become unstable and less resilient. The fungus's gruesome life cycle is, in a larger sense, a force for good. It's a reminder that even nature's darkest stories serve a purpose. Balance is maintained by the most unlikely of heroes. Some of the most famous zombie ant cases come from Thailand and Brazil, where scientists like Dr. David Hughes have studied Ophiocordyceps unilateralis in detail. They found the fungus manipulates ants to die at precise heights and locations with astonishing accuracy. Fossil evidence shows this behavior is ancient. 48-million-year-old leaves bear the same death grip marks as today's zombie ants. This evolutionary arms race has played out for millions of years. Ophiocordyceps doesn't just target ants. It infects moths, beetles, grasshoppers, and even caterpillars. The cordyceps that infects caterpillars is prized in traditional Chinese medicine, sometimes worth more than gold. These fungi have shaped both ecosystems and human culture. The zombie fungus has even inspired pop culture, like the game and TV series The Last of Us. While the real fungus can't infect humans, its story has captured imaginations worldwide. The fascination with Ophiocordyceps bridges science, history, and myth. It's a testament to the power of nature's strangest strategies. Even in fiction, the truth is often more incredible. The microscopic world is full of wonders waiting to be discovered. Scientists are using advanced tools to uncover how Ophiocordyceps controls its hosts. Imaging reveals the fungus forms a dense network around the ant's muscles, not its brain, controlling the body directly. The secret lies in a complex chemical language, unique compounds that trigger convulsions, climbing, and the death grip. Decoding these chemicals could reveal new ways to influence behavior, even beyond insects. Many mysteries remain. How does the fungus guide ants to precise locations? Why is it so host-specific? The answers may lie in the genetic and chemical interplay between fungus and host. Ophiocordyceps's bioactive compounds are a treasure trove for medicine and biotechnology. Scientists hope to harness these molecules for new drugs or eco-friendly pesticides. The zombie ant fungus, for all its horror, is a source of endless scientific curiosity. In the darkest corners of nature, profound secrets are waiting to be discovered.